Welcome to the Verified Unknown. We don't give you the answers, we give you the evidence and let you decide for yourself. Today, we're diving into the world of the sleeping prophet, Edgar Cayce. From 1877 to 1945, this man gave over 14,000 psychic readings while in a trance, diagnosing illnesses, describing past lives, and making startling predictions about the future. Many of his health and spiritual insights have fascinated followers for decades. But what about his predictions for our time? As we look toward the mid-2020s, several of Cayce's most dramatic forecasts remain unfulfilled. Are they failed prophecies, or are their clocks still ticking? Let's examine the evidence for the top 5 Edgar Cayce predictions that haven't come true yet. First up, and perhaps the most famous, Cataclysmic Earth Changes. Cayce didn't predict a single event, but a global reshuffling. He foresaw the sinking of much of California and Japan into the ocean, new land rising in the Atlantic near the Bahamas, and dramatic shifts along the Atlantic seaboard and in northern Europe. The timeline? He often pointed to the period between 1958 and 1998, or within a generation of his readings. Obviously, that window has passed without continent-altering floods. Proponents argue these were conditional warnings, or that the timeline is more symbolic, tied to the dawning age of Aquarius. The hard physical evidence, however, is absent. Prediction number 2, the discovery of the Hall of Records. Cayce was adamant. Beneath the right paw of the Great Sphinx in Giza lies a hidden chamber, a library from Atlantis containing crystals, tablets, and advanced knowledge. He linked its opening to a period of human spiritual awakening. Expeditions and ground-penetrating radar have found anomalies and possible cavities, but no sealed chamber filled with Atlantean artifacts has ever been confirmed. This one remains buried in mystery. And number 3, revolutionary medical cures. Cayce predicted a violet ray device that would cure cancer by shifting cellular vibration. He also spoke of profound healing compounds coming from the Dead Sea that could treat blindness and nerve diseases. While we have advanced radiation therapy and Dead Sea minerals are used in treatments, nothing matching his specific transformative descriptions has emerged in mainstream medicine. Before we get to the final 2 predictions, if you're finding this deep dive into the unknown intriguing, help us grow this channel. Hit that like button, it tells the algorithm you want more content like this. And subscribe to the Verified Unknown so you don't miss our next investigation where we separate fact from folklore. Now, back to Cayce. Prediction number 4 might be the most abstract, a new source of energy and propulsion. Cayce described a future invention called the Tried Stone, a device that would harness atmospheric and earth energies, operating on principles totally different from electricity. Think wireless, free energy pulled from the environment itself. Despite concepts like Tesla's ideas or modern research into ambient energy, no such revolutionary world-powering device has surfaced. Finally, number 5, a radical shift in world power and spirituality. Cayce predicted the American West, specifically the Southwest and the Sacred Valley in the Rockies, would become the future hope of the world and a new global center. He also foresaw the rise of a universal, Christ-centered religion that would unify all faiths. While the West is culturally influential and interfaith dialogue exists, we are far from a single global spiritual system or a geopolitical shift of that magnitude to the Rockies. This prediction speaks to a transformation of human consciousness that, on a global scale, remains incomplete. So, there they are, 5 pillars of Cayce's prophetic vision that still stand in the realm of the possible, not the proven. The coastal cities remain, the Sphinx keeps its secrets, and our energy still comes from grids and gas. But here's the crucial context Cayce followers emphasize. He often said the future was not fixed. His visions of doom were conditional, warnings based on humanity's karmic path that could be altered by spiritual growth and free will. Maybe we avoided the cataclysm. Or maybe, as some now believe, the true timeline for these events extends into our current century, with 2025-2040 being a new focal point. Now, we turn it over to you. This is where the Verified Unknown lives, in the discussion. What do you think? Are these predictions simply past their due date? Could they be metaphors for spiritual, not physical change? Or are we still in the waiting game, with the most dramatic chapters yet to be written? Sound off in the comments below. Let us know which prediction you think is most likely, or if you believe any have already begun in a way we're not seeing. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for your daily dose of the unknown. Until next time, stay curious. I'm your name, and you've been watching the Verified Unknown.